Hello! KaShay will be here in just a second. She had to take out the dogs. But hello! Happy Camp NaNoWriMo! Let me know in the comments what you guys are all doing. Sorry, Snake's like, oh, what are you doing, my cat? Let me know. Let us know what you guys are doing for camp or not camp. I started out really strong on day one. And I don't know if that's because I was vlogging and I was like, okay, I'm going to be doing a vlog. So I gotta write a bunch. I ended up writing a lot, but I haven't worked on it since because I've just been starting school and it's taking up most of my time. So yeah, I've decided that it's okay, especially this is week 2 of school. Like I need to prioritize school and then I'll be able to find the balance as we go. But let's say hi. Oh, there she is. Yay. I was telling him that you were walking the dogs.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hello. Let's say hi to people in the chat. We've got Felicia. Hello. We've got Jess. Hello. It's good to see you too. Yeah, so what are you doing, KaShay, for camp? Or are you doing camp?
Yeah, I have to create. I haven't signed in or anything. This will be my first actual day of the month writing. So there's that. I'm gonna be working on that writer retreat scholarship horror thing for the submission thing because I gotta finish it this month so I can have people read it because it's due the end of August. So
Okay, that's perfect. I mean, it really is a good goal for July, and then you have all of August to fix it up. Although knowing you, your first draft will be perfect.
I don't know about perfect. I ain't been writing. Writing has been super hard for me lately. Like I feel like, yeah, I just need to finish something so I don't feel so negative about it. So
It's so hard to reverse that way
yeah,
of thinking because we just automatically want to punish ourselves when we don't
right.
do what we said we were going to do.
That part, no, seriously, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying about school is that I was like, I was starting to think, well, I thought I'd be able to balance it. And I just had to let that go and say, eventually you'll be able to balance it. But this is week 2 of your school. Like, relax and just focus on school. And it's okay, but it's like, we have to tell ourselves that. Like, give ourselves permission to relax. But
No, for sure. Totally agree.
well, what are we thinking? Did we want to go straight into a sprint or how you feeling?
Say that again.
Do you want to go straight into a sprint?
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we can. We can. We can.
okay.
I'm sorry. I was responding to something. My bad. Yeah.
That's okay. I'm all like, hello,
No,
hello.
my bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Um, Hello, happy writing today. I started my new role mid-month, so I'm trying to get all the words early this month. Okay. All right. Well, let's with that note, let's get into a sprint. So I actually have a timer set up. I got one from Jules from the Dawdling Writer. All right. So 30 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, and go. How did everybody do? I worked on. I have to do my paper, a paper for this week's assignment. Like I haven't done a paper in 10 years. Yeah, so I always start out with what I'm going to quote from first, and do all the little citations that are supposed to go at the end, the reference page, because it helps me shape the idea of what I want the paper to be about. But yeah, so I think I finished with that. But what about you, Shay? How'd you do?
I got 410 words.
Yay!
It wasn't fiction. It was just me needing to like clear my head to get
Okay.
to fiction. So, but
That's a
it's
good
it's
idea, though.
it's the most words I've written all month. So there's that.
Hey,
So.
and I think that's a really smart tactic when you're kind of in that like mode where it's hard to get into fiction. Just write like a journal entry or a just
Exactly.
vomit of thoughts and just really sort of it helps me too. I really love that. But it looks like we had some people come in. We got
Yay.
Jana. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Working
Hi,
on
Frankie.
my cyberpunk thriller. Ooh, but also just want to take a nap. Yeah, I'm right there with you. We got Morgan. Hello. Shannon. Hello. Emma. Hi. Hello. I like how we get the and like ah. Thank you. Hello. And 196 words. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's awesome. I didn't really count my words because I was really just looking at, like I said, sort of getting my, yeah, words.
You're totally fine. I get it.
Yeah. What I said before. Rewind and play what I said before because I can't remember. Hello. Finally caught alive. Yay. Usually at work right now. Okay, but we're working on editing chapter 1 of a fanfic. Ooh.
Okay, nice.
What fanfic? What fandom, I guess, is that what you say? What fandom are you writing the fanfic in? 786.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Morgan, oh my god. Making me feel very inadequate. No, that's awesome. Yay. So how's camp treating you? Like I know we talked about it at the beginning, how we're both kind of like camp. It is good to have. Like I do find for me, I don't know if it's the same for you, but like for me, camp, sometimes I am just, super laser focused and I'm really, although usually those are Aprils for me because July is usually Comic-Con month, which
Right.
I'm not going to this year. So I could potentially focus, but I just started school. So it's kind of, again, one of the not the greatest month to really dive in, but how about you? Like, how do you feel about camp? Do you just kind of like it's there?
So I feel this way about all the nanos. But it's because I've never completed one, is I do feel like they're just there.
Yeah.
But I think that they're great for community.
Yeah.
So I feel like if there's ever months where you don't want to write alone, camp and nano months are the best months for that.
Yeah.
So I do like that aspect of them. Like,
too.
That nap is calling my name.
I was like,
So
I'm
trying not to. I'm trying not to. And I need to turn this light on so y'all can see me a little bit better. But my thought is that like whenever there's a nano month, it's really hard to not Right, because there are so many lives going on, so you don't have to, you can find
Yeah,
someone to write with. You don't have
love
to
that.
write by yourself, and that's probably like the best part about NaNoWriMo to me. So
Yeah, same.
that's why I look forward to them.
It's interesting because you and I were talking about this privately, but like for me, LA's always been my home, and I've always had writer friends here, but they've all moved away. So I don't really have the same kind of support system here. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
don't have
So
IRL writer friends.
yeah, and it's like I used to have it,
Right.
so it's like a loss, you know what I mean? It's a feeling of like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I can't just go to Starbucks like I used to." Like, when you came to visit, it was awesome, we go to Starbucks every day. Like, it
Yeah,
was
we did.
great.
We were writing and chilling and talking, and
And
yeah.
I miss that. Like, I and that's why I love this, like, community because we have other authors here or writers or
Right.
whatever format you're writing in, and
Mhm.
we can kind of create at least the same idea that we're all it's like a bunch of us at Starbucks, but within our own.
Right.
But I do miss there is something more exciting about being in person and writing because when you take the breaks, you're like, oh, let's talk about this and blah blah, and then we can get back.
Right. No, there's something to
Yeah,
be said about IRL writing with
yeah,
people for real.
yeah. And I miss that though. So it just means we have to visit more often. That's all.
That's all it means. All that I'm getting from that.
I know, I can't help. It's like, oh man, no,
No,
you're.
it happens for sure. I be trying not to, but
I know. No, it's funny because it's like obviously you're so excited when people are like cranking out the words, but there is a little bit of FOMO of like I want to be back in that mode again.
right. I want to get back to that. No, that's
Yes.
how I am. I really want to finish something. It's just so
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
It's just so hard.
yeah. And I'm trying to prioritize too. So it's like I want my next book that I finish to be book 2 of the Hexsphere Chronicles, but I am working on a project with Marnie. You know Marnie. Uh,
Hmm.
and we're basically turning that. Remember that pilot we wrote last year? I think I sent it to you,
Hmm.
but we're turning it into a book series because it was
Okay.
supposed to be a TV show, so it kind of
Right.
works within that same, you
Right.
know.
Because each episode could be a book as well, turning into a
Yeah,
book.
and it's a mystery, kind of like a sort of
Hmm.
old school like Psych Monk, that USA kind of feeling.
Hmm.
So those could be, cute little mystery books, with because it's always about the character anyway with those types of things. So
Right.
yeah, so we're looking into that. We're gonna be meeting tomorrow about that, so we'll see. But those,
Nice. I can't wait to hear about that.
I was gonna say it's easier. I'm not easier, but like when you have when you do like a co-writing project, it
Hmm.
is half the load and it is easier to finish.
Hmm.
Especially if you decide, like with ours, because we want to kind of make it like that 50K to 60K range,
Hmm.
you're really only writing 25 to 30K, so you're
Right. Yeah.
of what you normally would write. So, but then on the flip side, you're depending on another person and,
Right, and y'all's
they're
how
depending
y'all
on you.
tell stories and da, da, da. It's a whole different ballgame for sure.
It
I've
is.
only had a little bit experience with that with this podcast, this fiction podcast we started writing, which
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna get back to it and whatnot. But I love the idea of co-writing and working with people.
Yeah.
I love the idea of it for sure. But I definitely don't think I think that it just as much as it seems like it could be easier, there are just as many ways in which it could be harder.
Oh, for
So
sure. 100%. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, the nice thing about Marnie is that we've been friends
for
since,
so long.
yeah,
Word.
since I was like 19. I'm 50. So whatever, do the math, it's a
Mhm.
long ass time.
Right, right.
So we like know how to communicate with each other really well. And we actually did a lot of co-writing way back then when we were in our 20s, but with screenplays. So it is a little different with books. We did the Anna and Bronwyn book together, and that took way too long. Like,
Mhm,
but that was life got in the way kind of thing. So
mhm.
that's where I'm just, we're going to figure it out. Like say, okay, like we don't want to repeat what we did with Anna and Bronwyn. I mean, the book ended up being fun and great, but in terms of process, it took way longer than it should have. So this time, if we actually wanted to have a series, we need to make sure that we can release books in a semi regular, because with indie author, I mean, some people release books, like especially with Cozy Mysteries. You were showing me that one
Yeah, she does one like every other month almost. And when she does, and low key, even though it's every other month, it's like 2 to 3 a month when she does.
Yeah. I mean, I know we'll never, ever, ever, ever be there. But if we could do maybe 2 a year, I feel like that would be like a huge success.
Yeah,
Um, even 1 a year, to be honest, like maybe to start. But I don't know. Nowadays, like, I feel like even traditional publishers are doing more than once a year. Because remember, it always used to
for
be.
cozies, yeah, for cozies, those happen on a different scale.
I think
But I
so.
think it's because of the length. I don't think they're as long
They're
as
not.
other books. So I think because of that, because I'm not gonna hold you. Like I could read like 4 cozies a day,
Yeah.
super easy, because they're not long like at all. And
I was
like
gonna
I
say.
read a lot of mysteries. I can't read other mysteries that way.
Yeah.
I can't read the thrillers that way, but cozies,
Yeah.
because it's really
Yeah.
like it's
It's all
not a
more
long
about.
time. Right, it's not a long time to get to the story or what happens or anything like that. So that does
Mhm.
make it, I think, easier,
Yeah.
especially if you do a series. So I think those are easier to do, like 2 a year. But I think you do have to work your way up to that.
Yeah.
Like if it's
See.
not a genre, because like even when I went back to look at that lady stuff, Titan, get off my rug. Thank you. Even when I went back to look at the lady stuff, when she first started, she was doing like 1 a year. And then she
Oh,
went
okay.
up. So it wasn't like she was
Oh,
constantly
that's
doing that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that
it did become more than 1 a year when she started multiple series. And
okay,
then it picked up
okay.
in that other way. And I feel like by the time you have multiple series and you get to like book 6 and both of them, it's kind of so much easier to, okay, this will be the mystery, this will be what happens.
Mhm.
I know the characters in the city super well. It's not,
Right.
mm, and like a lot of people, like what I've noticed is, uh, if you read like the romance in a cozy mystery, if you were just to read the romantic part over the course of a series, it would just be one book. So it's kind of usually what it looks like. What I'm realizing is
Okay.
like you just put a little bit of romance and you just make that romance travel throughout
Oh,
the book.
interesting. Okay.
So
That's
then
good
it's
to
like
know
a,
too.
yeah, I've
Like
been like,
sort of
so
a
it's just different
long.
things that I've been looking, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
the romances are usually slower burns
I like that.
because
That's actually because that's more like a TV show, right? Like
right,
a
it
whole
is.
season
Yeah.
with like
Mhm.
20, like back in the day, like 22 episodes. Imagine
Episodes,
having
right.
22 books.
Right, that part. That's what series used to be though. Like that's what I used to consider a series. Like
Right.
3 to 4 books to me didn't a series make as a
Right. I
kid.
mean,
Like
what else could you call it? But you're right. It's like, yeah, it's like I remember even as a kid, like even like
right, like the Boxcar Children series, like everything I read was like multiple books. Like they had six,
kept
7, 8,
going,
9,
going,
10.
going.
Right, it was like 100 and some Babysitter Club books. I
Oh,
know because
really?
I had like 200, like between the 3 different series they had.
I think that was
Yeah,
after my time, but I feel like I would have
yeah.
been totally into those if I was the right age. I would have been like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
right in that age range. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Even like I didn't consider like you don't the the like Logan family from Mildred D. Taylor's books, like those wouldn't even have been considered like a series at the time. They're just all within the same
right.
group, right? So
Okay, that makes sense. Gosh, it's so crazy. And it's a lot of work. I mean, but it's just again, I think our our culture is just turning into like shove it out,
right.
shove it out, shovel it out, shovel it out. And it's just like slow down. Um, didn't do last camp because I have a full-time job and finally I'm finding it hard to get word counts in without the live write-ins. Too late or too early. Oh, I know. I can't ever sometimes I'm so off with timing. Um, the lives always make Nana so much more fun. Yeah, same.
Agree.
I know. I feel like it's the only time you and I actually stream because I don't do streams during the year, but
During the year, right?
I do them during Nano months. Although
Right.
last time I was, yeah,
Yeah, April was crazy.
it was
Yeah.
crazy.
And then we met up at the end of April, so then it was
I
just like,
know. So that was a better camp, like honestly, because
right,
that was actually camp.
right.
All right, so shall we do another sprint?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm just gonna use the same timer because I don't feel like looking for another one. So go back to the beginning. Okay. All right, we're gonna do another 30. Is that cool?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna try.
I know,
All
right?
right, good luck, everybody. Ready, set, and start. All right. How did everybody do? I did good. I wrote a little bit of the paper, but I basically set up the format for the paper and just put in like a little sentence or two of what needs to go into each section so that when I sit down to write it, I know exactly what I need to write in each section. So we'll see if that helps. But how did you do?
So I got another 322 words, so getting close to 1,000. So if we get one more sprint, I could possibly get in 1,000 for the day, which would be great. I got a little bit in the scene to get the scene moving. I always have to like go back and read because again, it's been so long since I actually touched the stuff I need to work on.
I know.
So yeah, but I'm not upset with anything that I've written so far. So there's that.
Okay, that's good. That's always good. Ooh, 523. Nice. Hey, Jazz. 706. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. We got 371. Yes. Ooh, everyone's doing so good. I feel like today is a good day to get in the zone. You know what I mean? Like, I find that when I am doing, yeah, it's like when I am doing the sprints. I was doing Phoebe's stream before this, and I found that I was getting really focused during the sprints. I can't actually speak, but I was focused during the sprints.
No, I definitely have been more focused than normal than I have been previously. So no, I definitely agree.
Yeah, it feels good. Like today's a good day for focus, I guess. I got off work and wrote 24 words.
Yay! Also, keep picture. I don't know if I said that.
I know that. Cut 5 paragraphs. I am discovering I'm an overwriter. I'm both. Like sometimes I'm an underwriter and sometimes I'm an overwriter. So it just depends on the project for me. Got about 1,100 words. Oh my gosh, between both sprints. That's amazing. But my dogs are very distracting. So I
definitely understand how that goes. That's why I walked mine right before we started because I knew they was gonna be on some other stuff.
For this camp, my goal is to write 400 words a day. That's a good goal. Keeping it super small because I want to write every day and hoping the habit will stick this time. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I had a thing where I was going to do 1,000 words a day, and I was doing it for a while, but then once school started, I wasn't able to keep it up. But I think this might be better to maybe do something smaller that I know I can hit every day. So I might just do that myself. But anyway,
Yeah, 444 is always my like unofficial one because that's all I need to keep my streak for the words. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I never got into that. Do you still do it?
That's the only thing I read on. And then I'll move it to Microsoft Word because like fighting the monsters, it makes it easier for me to. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. Keep it like a game. Yeah. I get too distracted. I think maybe that's my problem. But cool. All right. Well, how are you feeling? Are we in super focused mode and want to go into another one, or
yeah, we could do another one if you want.
I feel like we're just going like sprint, 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 sprint. Which is good. I'm getting a lot done, and hopefully everybody else is too. I feel like with camp, it's the perfect. And I know both of us are ready for a nap, so it's both. It's like fighting with the nap and concentration at the same time.
If you say you done, I'm definitely gonna go nap. So there's that. So really, the ball's in your court. Whatever you want to do. Because we didn't got an hour of sprinting in at this point. So whatever you want to do.
I know, that's true. We have. All right, well, let's just do one more, and then that'll bring us up to the hour, and then we will take naps. After that'll be like an hour and a half of right. That's pretty awesome. All right, I'm excited. I like this. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same timer, but I gotta rewind it. All right. Ready, set, and go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I gotta turn the air. You're not muted. What's up, buddy? What's up, Boo? All right. How did everybody do? Let's see here. Currently doing battle with the alien for the word. My favorite motivation tool too. Yeah, it sounds so much fun. Um, I started an account, but I just kept forgetting about it.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I got distracted too. I got like some I got a work phone call or not a work phone call, a hospital phone call from the
Oh,
doctor's office. So yeah, so I got that like in the middle of the thingy.
okay. But
Yeah.
you're all good, or you don't have to.
No, they sent a prescription. I'm gonna have to get a ride to go pick it up. So I'm about to send a couple of messages now.
Okay. Got distracted that whole sprint, but you're right. Oh, that was for before. Gotcha. Um,
Hey,
how,
Jaleesa.
how have I now only heard four the words? I love gamifying everything. I'm in the middle of making myself a Pokemon habit tracker.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. Hey, if you want, I can like drop my little for the words code in there. And if you like it,
oh yeah. Put that
you
in there.
know,
Put in the chat.
let me, I don't remember what it is. I gotta go find it. Give me a second.
Sneaks in and leaves snack and back table. Hey, how's it going? I'm good. I'm just, although, can you see this? This is like outside my 6-story window. People, hello.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That's a lot.
It's a lot, I'm telling you.
That is a lot.
They're
Hey
constantly in my
Nadira.
apartment. In my apartment. In my apartment.
Not in my
Um,
apartment. In my apartment.
I know. I always feel like, should I shut the curtains or what's going on here?
Right now. I don't want to look at you looking at me.
I know. Nice to see you. Yay. Oops. I showed up. That's right. Yes. Yeah, that's about where I'm at too. I showed
Hey.
up. 420. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good number.
Hey. Yeah, no, I like that number. Yeah, no, I like that number.
My family think you're totally hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I
800
didn't even look to
words.
see where I'm at. Hold on. Did I cross 1,000? I don't know.
Did
Let's see.
you?
No, I I got 979. So
Oh
like
my
right there.
gosh.
Right there.
You're so close. Oh,
Right there. I know, right? You're welcome. You're welcome.
yay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna do like 21 more words so that I do cross
I
1,000 for the day just
know.
because I'm just right there. So
That's a thank you.
you're
Yeah, let me
welcome.
keep that up there. Um, Yay! Well, we did it. And I know, like, beforehand, both Shay and I were so debating whether we wanted to do it or
That part.
not. Because we're like, oh, so tired. I don't want to. Oh, no. But I'm so glad we did because we got an hour and a half of work that I probably would not have done.
Right. Not gonna lie. Because I was sure like, she don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So like she say she don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So I totally get it. I'm right there with you. I'm right there
Yeah.
with you.
Oh, I'm so glad we did.
I am too.
Yay. And then probably towards either mid-month or late month will be on your channel. So
Yeah.
are we
On
gonna
another Thursday. It'll be
okay,
another Thursday for sure at the
okay.
same time because this is when I'm trying to keep the
Yeah,
Thursdays going and
yeah.
whatnot.
That's
So
perfect. One of
we'll
these
let y'all know when we know. Actually, let me look real quick. I'll tell y'all if I can tell you
okay.
what day it won't be on. I'm not. All the Thursdays aren't like anniversary days, so any of the Thursdays will work. So we'll be
You're like,
on it.
man. I know.
Yeah.
It's funny because normally in the past, the 20th, I wouldn't be able to do it because I'd be at Comic Con.
Right.
And I won't be at Comic Con this year.
Yeah.
It's so lame.
It's so weird too, because like the entire time I've known you, it's been a thing, and this is like, because this is like the anniversary of like our first, like not the actual date, but the anniversary
Right.
of our like first, time
Yes.
streaming together. So
Yes. I know. Yeah, it's like the first time in 15 years that I haven't gone, but with the strike, there's nothing going on,
right now, if you can't get the full experience, it's like, why do
It's a
that?
lot of money to just kind of barely do anything, you know what I mean? I'm not going to spend that kind of money just to go shopping for clothes that I could probably get online anyway. And I have enough clothes right now. It's the fun of it, but like it's not, it's you know what I'm saying.
No, I get exactly what you're saying. I get exactly what
Oh yeah, we're wrapping up.
we are wrapping up. We're hit the 2 hour mark. Sorry, Eva.
Oh, 122 and Jazz. This was fun. Midnight here. Good night. Mwah.
Oh yeah, get you some sleep. Get you some
Yes.
sleep.
So sorry about the Comic-Con mess. Yeah, I know. Thanks. It's just it's fine. I mean, it's a privilege to go. Like, so it's not like it's it's just something that I look forward to every year. It's just that sounds even worse. It's just something I look forward to every year.
Right.
No problem. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you to my lovely co-host. Would you like to do an outro? I know we didn't even do an outro.
I know. I just like y'all know me. I'm KaShay. I be writing. I be reading. I be creating. I create mostly on Twitch. So if you're gonna like watch me live create something, then I usually do that on Twitch. I usually do only like writing sprints, and then maybe self-care Sunday sprints on YouTube. Have I uploaded a video? It's been a minute, but I'm going to eventually. Don't ask me when, because I ain't gonna lie to you and give you time. But it's gonna happen because I do care. I do care. I be trying. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's like 5 half-edited videos. Like I have it. They're like, and really, partially, all that needs is like, you know how you put words on screen or something. That's literally all that needs to be done. Like the clips are all there. I need to add the music and stuff on screen. And when I tell y'all, it be taking all the time in the world. It be taking all the time in the world.
Sometimes it happens.
Y'all might just get no words or nothing, just music and just look at the screen.
You know what? Sometimes that's really enjoyable.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that y'all like the music and just put it on in the background and just go ahead.
I'll work with you. We work with
you. Do that.
Mm-hmm. I love it. All right, guys. Well, good luck to the rest of camp, and we will definitely be seeing you later in the month. Bye.